everyone's opinion shouldn't matter to you, know whose opinions should. It's lunch time. It's lunch time. If you don't get some food, you about to lose your mind. Y'all, what if there was like a song that played like the one I just sang every time it was time to eat something? So like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like there was just like this song, a theme song that played every time. That would be kind of cool. Anyways, I'm about to get some lunch. So, obviously, I went with the sea salt. You guys, I promise, like, I'm not a soda person, and this is not like me saying I'm not a soda person. I'm so much healthier than everybody else. No, chicken wings and fries is my favorite food. But I'm saying that to say I'm not a soda person, but cream soda, vanilla cream soda, it is a temptation for me every time. Any other time, I don't care. I'll drink water. Like, I mostly only drink like water. But, and Jesus water. So here's the thing. Someone was asking me, how do you live life in a way that you don't care, you know, about the opinions of others? Like, you're confident enough to just live you, do you, be you, you know, whatever. And here's the thing. People that say they don't care what anyone else thinks are liars. Like, you may not care what everyone thinks, and you 100% should not care what everyone thinks. But we all care what someone thinks of us, and we should. Like, but we're literally created that way. Like, we're created and designed to live in community, be in community, like, and so if you're living in community with others, you're gonna care what people think. How do you balance it? How do I balance? I can tell you how I balance it. So, for one, I limit my time on social media. And I know that's like weird because I make my money doing social media, but specifically Instagram, Facebook, like stuff like that, because one, you're gaining all these opinions and thoughts from people about you and your life, and a lot of those people don't even know you. For one, they don't know you personally. Stop comparing who you are to everyone else. Like, you won't feel so weird and so, like, I guess outcasted, maybe, like, if you're not always looking at what the standard of, like, normalcy is or whatever. I get the same thing from Jersey Mike's, like, every time. Number 7, which is the turkey and provolone, and I get the white bread, but today I was brave and I got the Parmesan, rosemary Parmesan, I think that's what it's called, something about cheese and bread. I switched it up and it's paying off. The second thing I was gonna say, what helps you to live more confidently, like just as yourself, doing you, being you, is when you realize there's a reason for why you are like you. My personality, like, it's just, it is what it is. It gives what it gives. And I used to try to like conform to like different things or ways that I felt, I don't know, was made more appropriate or whatever. Then I realized the more I started being me, the authentic, true version of myself, I started helping others feel comfortable with just being them. And so that's what I would say, like, understanding that you being you and doing you is actually not just for you, it's for the people around you that are meant to be impacted and freed by your liberation and freedom and this and that and the third. So even if you have different opinions, even if you have different thoughts that you may think are weird, like, you never know who's inspired by that. Y'all see these apartments? These apartments start at like $3,000, well, like $3,500 and up a month. Where do these people work? Like, to make that much money, but like live in an apartment. I don't know. I be trying to make it make sense. Like, that's so freaking expensive. Like, because you have to make 3 times that. So like 3 times, let's say like $4,000 a month, because they start with like studios. So like 3 times like $4,000 a month, like it's like $12,000 a month. Like, where do you work? Are they hiring? No, I'm just kidding. I don't want no job. But anyways, what was I talking about? I get so distracted. But every time I see these apartments, I literally be thinking like, man, these look amazing. Where do they work? Like, because I feel like if you have that much money, why not just buy a house? Like, I don't know. These are the thoughts that go through my mind. But I ain't spending nobody else's money. They know why they live where they live and where they want to live. And they don't want to buy a house and do what they want to do. Like, it's up to them. It's up to them. Find your people. Find your community. If you feel like, God, I sweat so much. If you feel like you're always surrounded by people who don't understand what you're saying, don't understand where you're coming from, like they're always looking at you weird, like why you think like that, and those type of things, like those aren't your people. Like, those are not your people. Like, go find the people that will benefit from who you are. God, my creator, created me the way that he created me for a reason. And so who am I to deny the earth and people that I can come in contact with that reason for my existence? Like, know whose opinions should matter to you. Everyone's opinion shouldn't matter to you. Know whose opinions should. Something else that I do that really helped me gain confidence in, like, you know, doing me, being me, is when I feel I can feel when I'm about to be awkward. Like, I don't know, I can just tell, like, oh man, it's a little awkward. Like, people might think, you know, whatever, depending on where I am, they might perceive it as weird or awkward or whatever. Instead of like shying down and being like, okay, so let me kind of not do that because it's not the right setting or the right place. It is always the right setting and the right place for me to be me. That's one thing I had to really kind of sit with and realize. And so instead of shying away from moments where people might perceive what I'm doing as awkward and trying to be something else or do something else or act a certain way, I just lean into those moments. Like, I'm like, no, like, I'm gonna give you me 100%, and if you feel weird about it, you can feel weird about it, but I'm never gonna let anybody make me feel weird about being me or having my opinions. I don't know, I think I turned 35 this year, and at the age of 35, I realized this is my life to live. And you have your life to live, and, you know, I want to be me. I don't know, I want to be me. I want to be me. And so, you know, yeah, I'm not going to shy away from those moments. And the opportunity to be someone else or shrink yourself to make others feel comfortable, don't do it. Take those opportunities to lean even heavier and even more into who you are, and that's gonna help build that confidence in you being you. It's gonna help. I promise it's gonna help. I wish I could sing, y'all. I really do. Like, if I could sing, like, when I tell you, if I could sing, I would put, like, everything I had into, like, building that career. I'd be an amazing singer if I could sing. But it's cool that I can't sing, because I can do other things well. And I'm also good with that. But I'm just saying, if I could sing, I would sing everything I said. I wouldn't even talk. Like, I wouldn't even use, like, regular talking. This whole video would be a song. It'd be like, hey, be you, do you, don't worry about what anybody else says. It's okay, you should be confident in you. Why are you? People would literally be pissed off and annoyed at how much I sing, because I would sing everything. But I don't know. Maybe God knew that. And he was like, ain't nobody trying to deal with all that. So, I can't sing. But, I'm happy with the skills that I have. The skill set. Oh my gosh, I felt like, the guy that's always in the movies where he's like, being aggressive and like, you know, finding the people that people have taken away, been kidnapped. I feel like that guy. Where he's like, I have a particular skill set and I'm gonna use those skills to come and do whatever. Like, I feel like that. Like, that's how I feel about the skill sets that I have in life. I'm gonna use those particular skill sets to make myself, you know, amazing in life and do everything that I want to do in this lifetime. But I can only do that if I'm committed to being me. So, yeah, there's that.